Welcome to the Concrete Genius Podcast. I'm your host, Sauce McKenzie. It's an honor to have you with me, man. It's an honor to have my basketball analyst, reoccurring Twitter terrorist. You know what I mean? Popped out today, gave you a little something. Then he goes back and hide. My man B. Craw, what's happening?
What's happening? What's happening, family?
Good, man. Thanks for joining me, man. I
Yes,
appreciate you as
sir.
always. So I want to ask you, first of all, NBA, right? Christmas games.
Yeah.
What's your thought on the slate of the Christmas games? We got Spurs, Knicks, 12, Minnesota Mavericks, Philly, Boston, Lakers, Warriors, Denver, Phoenix. What's your thoughts?
Um, Lazy scheduling. It's the
Hmm.
same teams every year.
Yeah,
Like, who cares, man? Like for real. Like it's like been my beef with the NBA for the at least for this past season, only because the basketball been so good. But it's like there's so many young guys and young teams that deserve to shine in the spotlight, and they still keep recycling all these old niggas, man. Like how many times we gonna see Bron and Steph? Like it's time to like refresh and do something else. You know what I'm saying? You got Cade Cunningham and the Pistons playing well. You got LaMelo, even though he hurt. Charlotte. Like it's just a lot of exciting young teams and young players that you could be promoting instead of these same teams with these same old players. So I mean, whatever, man. I do agree with Giannis on them not playing on Christmas. And I seen a post where somebody was like, "Well, who you taking off?" And I was like, "I take off the Spurs." You know what I'm saying? Like that should have been that game. You got the Spurs and the Knicks. They don't even like why they even playing each other versus the Bucks. They rolling right now. And they do these things over the summertime. So it's not like they just made this like a couple months ago or they made this based on how the season is going. Like they did this ahead of time. And so you purposely left off Giannis and Dame and the Bucks for the Spurs. I mean, I get it is Wemby, but come on, man. So now I'll probably be watching football.
hey, so you mentioned Giannis quote, man, and that's a great point about LaMelo, Cade Cunningham. I think Memphis deserves some shine. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's a lot of teams playing well. So for those that don't know, Giannis Antetokounmpo basically called out the NBA for not scheduling him and Dame. He said there's got to be an algorithm because it's like a popularity contest. You want two of the NBA All-Star starters, Dame and I, the All-Star MVP and the number one vote getter, not playing on Christmas. He kind of cooking, bro. He got a point.
nah, he got a valid point. Like, how do you not have the Bucks on Christmas Day
Yeah.
playing the Knicks? You got you got a team in the West who for all intents and purposes they're not that good. If you got the one player, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what correlation do that even have with the Knicks? The Spurs and the Knicks ain't never been nothing. Like they was in the finals what in the lockout year in like 90 whatever that was.
Was
Like
that 99?
yeah, like
Yeah.
there's nothing there. So I didn't get that. Like I said, I mean I get the whole promoting Wemby part of it. I understand, but I'm riding with Giannis on this one.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm with you. The whole Wemby in the Garden thing, I see the vision, but for the people that just really want to watch basketball, your core fans,
Yeah,
you could have put Milwaukee in there. That would have been a more enticing game. And like you said,
absolutely.
Lakers, Warriors, much respect to the legends. You know what I'm saying? But at some point, let's start promoting the next star so the league don't be starving when LeBron and Steph retire. I saw you kind of reference that a few times on Twitter. You've been adamant about that. Kind of speak on how the league is handling the transition to the next generation.
I don't think they're handling it well at all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just think it's lazy. It's lazy on the part of the league. It's lazy on the part of these sports writers out here. And it just makes me wonder, like really and truly, like what y'all gonna do when Brian finally hang it up? What y'all gonna do when Steph finally hang it up? Like y'all not even building up to it. You're not keeping people interested by building up and hyping up like the next class of players. Like you're not doing that. You still hanging on to the same shit that we've been watching for 20 years, man. It like Adam Silver has like been a real like disappointment as far as like commissioners go. And I know the baseball commissioner, the MLB commissioner, he get a lot of flack for a lot of shit that he do. and well deserved. But I don't think Adam Silver gets called out enough for the way like he really fucking his game up, man. Like, I hate to excuse my language, for lack of a better term, but like that's what he doing, man. This is bad. This is why the rating's down. Like all of this is on him. You know what I'm saying? Like from like we talking about the Christmas Day games, we could fast forward to like this new All-Star game format. Like what the hell is that? Like that's some hockey shit. Like that's some NHL shit. That's what they do. So it's like, what are we doing here? It don't make sense.
Yeah, it seems like he's letting like a think tank of what people want on social media, maybe trying to tell him how the game should go. Um, I want to piggyback off what you said. I want to get more insight. I know the Christmas Day slate, the All Star slate, and then you've also been a big critic of how many threes are taken in the NBA game today. What's your kind of thought process on that?
I mean, I think you just said it. I think what we're watching now is being driven by shit that they're talking about online. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
social media is basically driving the NBA, and it's kind of ridiculous when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like letting the inmates run the asylum almost. Like what does the average person on Twitter or whatever, what do they really know about basketball for real? Like it ain't that many people playing basketball or have like a working basketball knowledge for you to be able to like even like give a fuck about their input. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got an opinion on how things should go, but like why you taking the opinions of people who don't know nothing about the game? Like my homie Marcus Gradney out in LA always say, man, he's like, we need more basketball people in basketball. Like just plain and simple. Like it's a very small group. Yeah, I know this suck. This ain't no inclusive ass sport because everybody can't fucking play. Like you can enjoy it and you can watch it, you can shut the hell up and just get with the program. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it should be. Like this is what we do. This is our thing right here. Y'all enjoy it. You can weigh in, you can chirp if you feel like it, but we're not finna change the game based on what it is that you think you want and what you want to see, because that's obviously not the best thing. Like, 15, 20 years ago when they was ushering in this analytics moving and the two is better than three and the mid-range shot is worthless and all, like we went through all of that and now you look at the end result of it and now it's like, oh well, maybe we are shooting too many threes. Well shit, it's too late to course correct from that now because like I said, for the last 20 years this shit, this is what y'all been promoting, right? So like your next level of stars, like your high school stars, your prep school stars, your junior college and your college stars, they all been watching the game play like this, and they all play the game like this. So like, how do you fix that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you fix that? Like, how do we get away from like basic fundamental basketball principles? We got away from it because we listen to these damn nerds on the internet. We don't know what the hell they're talking about anyway.
And not only that, they they took away the Tony Allens, man, the Ray John
Yeah.
Rondos, the Michael Carter Williams, the guys who Ben Wallace's. They took away those guys. They took away the guys who had heart. Now they beg for position as basketball. Every player between 6'3" and 6'7", 6'8" plays exactly the same. You know what I mean? Everybody
Hmm.
got the same bag, same package, and we're two guys that love the game. So we're gonna be here whether the analytics people jump off the ship or not. We're gonna be here. So we just
Hmm.
want the product to be, to be better. I saw the other night, I think I texted you, the Bulls took
Oh, they played the Hornets.
yeah,
What was it? No, not they took. They missed.
they missed,
What was
yeah.
it? They combined and missed for like 75 threes or something like that. It was something like ridiculous. Like 75 threes. Like
Yeah.
really?
More threes than like Michael Jordan took in his championship season. The whole
Man,
season.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Crazy.
yeah,
Like, why are we taking this many threes? Like, it doesn't
yeah,
make any sense at all.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And like I think NBA teams are averaging combined 65 to 73s a game.
65 to 70 threes a game. Like, who the fuck want to watch that, bro?
Right. Right. Hey, you know how bad I just want to see somebody post up and just do like an up and under dunk. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like let me see a reverse pivot. You know what I'm saying? Let me get
Yeah,
something like that. Let me see you go down on the block and
yeah,
get to work. Like I was just watching Embiid maybe like 10 minutes ago before we came on, man. He's still facing up, shooting the jumper. Like, boy,
yeah,
you 7'2", 350. And
yeah,
you want to
yeah,
play like you 6'1",
yeah.
175. Like, come on,
Yeah.
what we doing, bro? Like everybody play the same way. Everybody do the same thing. This is the most allegedly the most skilled era we've ever seen. But like I don't see no skill. I mean, I see the shooting. You know what I'm saying? I see the crossheads between, but like that's not just what skill is in basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like there are other things that I just don't see anymore.
I think they destroyed the intangibles, fam.
Yeah.
You know,
Nah, and then the other part of it is like they've basically like alienated all of your old guys, right? So like, there's no reason that Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce should be doing a podcast versus being like, an asset to a team in some kind of way, whether it be like player development or, anything like just teaching guys the game. You know what I'm saying? Like not getting away from the things that they did. Like so like you telling me like Kevin Garnett can't teach nobody how to post up. You know what I'm saying? You telling me Paul Pierce can't teach you the art of the triple threat, you know what I'm saying, how to get to your spot, how to raise up over nigga, like post up, shoot over either shoulder. You telling me guys like that can't teach these guys who come into the league who really don't know how to play basketball? They know how to run, they know how to dribble, they know how to shoot, but they don't really know how to play. You telling me those guys, their knowledge is being wasted from them sitting in front of a camera talking shit? It's crazy. It don't make no sense to me.
yeah. Great point. Great point. Yeah. Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, guys like Zebo. I mean,
Yeah,
they could be dropping knowledge for real.
absolutely. Like, not even just like giving these kids the game on how to play, but like how to just navigate like this whole, what I'm saying, like this whole basketball shit, right? Like it's only a very small window that you can be doing this, but like in that time, like you can make a lot of the wrong moves. You know what I'm saying? You can make a lot of mistakes. So, and then you end up paying for a lot of this stuff. Versus if you just had an OG who could tell you how to, what I'm saying, navigate these waters, especially with all the money and stuff that y'all making. You know, teach y'all how to be better athletes and better players, but also better men and better young men. Like it's just this shit is sad, bro. It's sad.
Yeah.
It's hard to watch, man. And it's like people trying to figure out what's wrong and it's right there in front of your face.
I mean, because if you got somebody like Zebo or KG in the locker room, then maybe, Miles Bridges don't kind of lose his way or John Tate Porter don't kind of lose his way. You got them kind of OG guys. I mean, you take the knowledge of Zebo being on the Trailblazers in the late 90s, that is damn near save an organization right there. You need these type of guys. This is the only sport that doesn't really fully incorporate. You see how football does it? You know what I mean? You see every football
Yeah,
player everywhere. You know what I mean? You see them on the sidelines. You see them coaching. You see them receivers coaching everywhere. I think basketball kind of discards the players that they just, they alumni.
right. You
Yeah.
talking about TA, you know what I'm saying? Tony Allen, he doing a podcast too now. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? Like why like all of this collective basketball knowledge, man, this championship knowledge, like this Hall of Fame knowledge. How do you sit up there with a straight face and be like, nah, we good on y'all? When you look at, you know what I'm saying, like when you look at how shitty your product is, like when you hear people complaining about the lack of competitiveness in the league, these some of the most competitive guys you ever seen. You know what I'm saying? So why not have them in the locker room to teach these guys how to fucking compete? You know what I'm saying? Like if you had guys like that around, you wouldn't have to, gimmick the All-Star game out to this bullshit that y'all doing. Like it wouldn't be like that because they would impart their mentality into this new crop of players. So it'll be like, you do it long enough, it becomes like breathing. Like they get out there on the court and they like, you know what I'm saying? They're like pit bulls, they going at it. We don't have that no more, man. It's like it's just sad. And I don't understand how people actually sit there with a straight face and say like this is the best era of basketball we've ever seen. I just don't even know where they get that from.
Yeah, I think those are the people that either haven't saw it in its prime or either are just overwhelmed by the entertainment value because
Hmm.
you still watch it, but it's just so many things. Again, like you got somebody like Rondo or Tony Allen teaching your guards how to play defense for 3 or 4 years. That changes the trajectory of the way we look at basketball. You know what I mean?
Right.
The way the game is played. So yeah, man, it's tough to watch because we love it. We never give it up on it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just also something that it just needs more life, more. So if you was Adam Silver for a day, give me 3 changes you would make to the NBA right now.
Ooh, three changes I would make. So that's a hard question to answer simply because I think, even though all of this is happening on Adam Silver's watch, I think the bigger problem, to me, his biggest problem is he deviated so far away from David Stern that he can't get that back, right? But so the bigger issue is the culture of basketball, right? Like this is a cultural issue now, from like high school to AAU, going up to college. College has still kind of retained what it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Like college hasn't really moved too much on that. But it's a cultural issue now, right? So it's like now everybody's chasing the back because there's so much money involved, right? So it's like now, you paying kids, you got kids in high school making money now. They got NIL deals and shit like that. So it's like I don't know if Adam Silver can necessarily do anything to change it other than like just stop tinkering with shit. But I feel like we got a cultural problem that we got to fix and we got to figure out. And it's hard to do that because now you've injected so much money into it, like so fast. I don't know, man. It's like it almost make your head spin because now it's like you got two different kinds of players now. Like you got and me and my coaching homie, we had a discussion. It was damn near like an argument about this the other day because he's convinced that the guys who still play the game actually love it. And I say they don't love it at all. I say, you got guys who play because they're talented and they're good enough to play. But then you also got guys who, you got a separate set of guys who want to go out there and compete and kill shit. But then the majority of the guys who playing basketball is really doing it for the lifestyle and the money and everything that come with it. So it's like, how do you fix that? How do you correct that? And I just don't know. I don't have the answer to that. But I mean, if I could be Adam Silver for one day, I would stop I would stop tinkering with shit, and I would figure out a way to force these guys to compete. Whether it's, man, I don't even know how you do that, bro. But Adam Silver is a problem at the NBA level, but I mean, broader, bigger picture scope, we just got a cultural problem in basketball right now.
Yeah, totally agree. Especially on the cultural side. I mean, you got the NIL shit. I mean, and then that brings the adult leeches. You know what I mean? So once you bring money in, you bring the worst element of society in that motherfucker, black and white. Excuse my
Hmm.
language. And then it's a rat race. Like the kid from BYU got 7 mil. How can you say something to a kid he gets 7 mil to, clock in at Utah? So
$7
basically,
million dollars
7 million for one
to
season.
play basketball for a year.
Yeah, on a team that's probably not going to even go to if they go to the tournament, maybe a game or two, but that's pretty much
I,
it.
I mean, you literally like you can buy players now.
Yeah,
Like that's literally what it is. You can buy players, just like how Michigan got that quarterback. They bought
yeah,
that kid. Like they straight
yeah.
up bought him. Like Larry Ellison, the Oracle dude, and Dave Portnoy bought a quarterback for Michigan. You know what I'm
Is that the
saying? So
one? Is
it's
that the
like,
one flipped his commitment?
yeah, yeah.
Damn.
They straight up bought the kid.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
So like, what do you do? Like my thing now is basketball is about to get the one thing. Okay, all right. So I will say this. This is the good thing I do see happening down the pipe because the NBA is eventually going to be forced to get off this. Everybody who come in is young as hell shit. They're about to really get off that super fast because Your college players are about to be a lot older. Your draft pool is about to be a lot older. Like you're gonna have a couple guys who gonna be one and done in college, but especially like with this JUCO thing now, you know what I'm saying? Your incoming rookie shit might be 25. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Who been playing basketball, at a collegiate level for 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Like so I think that kind of might be a good thing because you'll have an older, more mature player who hopefully, because he has played so much basketball, his knowledge and his skill set is up, developed to the point where he can come right in and compete. So I think that's kind of where it's trending, particularly, in college, because now you paying college kids, they ain't really got no incentive to leave school. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they might be chasing the bag, but shit, if I'm AJ DeBan I'm getting $7 million.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I might not be. I mean, even though he is, but I'm just saying, like, let's say over the course of your college career, whatever, however many years you played, you'd have made, a couple $1 million. You know what I'm saying? If they paying you like that to compete at the college level, you're not necessarily trying to rush to get to the NBA for a lot of kids. I know, you're gonna always have those that's trying to get there super fast, but there's not going to be a rush for a lot of kids to get to that next level if they already getting paid in college. So I think that might be probably like the one good thing that we see down the road. But other than that, man, I don't know. Like this shit is so like I don't even recognize it no more. I ain't gonna even lie to you. It's different.
it's the Wild Wild West. It's the Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
Like imagine like the next Carmelo Anthony situation, and he finna go in his sophomore year, and maybe an alumni of his school is somebody at Microsoft. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hey man, you ain't gotta go to NBA. I'll shoot you 30 million to play 1 more year, 2 more years.
Right.
Yeah, what's my incentive? You know what I mean? So
Yeah. So you're gonna have a lot of that shit going on. You're gonna have a lot of that going on. Like why didn't he declare yet? He's good enough. Why didn't he come out? Shit for what? Somebody probably just slid him some more bread.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We factor in that and the COVID. Like I think the game's gonna get older, but I also think that a lot of the shoe programs are gonna try to skim the younger players, the one and dones, and get them in there and hope they collapse. And then once you mix that with the abundance of foreign players, because the draft was probably 40 to 60% foreign players this year.
Hmm.
So as I think that's gonna keep that wave is gonna keep coming, the foreign guy, and then I think the wave of the select few, maybe top 8 or 9 5 stars that go to college for 1 year, and then they come out and everybody else, you're gonna
Yeah,
get caught in that stockpile in that herd. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And I think you mentioned the shoe company. I don't think they got that kind of sway like they used to have
Yeah.
20 years ago, 30 years ago. Like Nike ain't busting like they used to be. Especially when you got niggas out here going to New Balance. Who's that? Cooper Flag. He had Duke, but
Yeah.
he signed a New Balance shoe deal.
You
You know what I'm
did.
saying? So when he goes to the pros, he wearing New Balances. You got niggas out here in Skechers now. You know what I'm saying? You got you know what I'm saying? You got a bunch of dudes running around in Pumas, man. So Converse trying to come back. So I don't think I think, the shoe companies used to have a lot of pull, and I just don't think they got that same grip no more because like I said, now you can't entice a kid with free kicks or exclusive shit or free, you know what I'm saying, free gear. That don't mean nothing now. How much you paying? You know what I'm
So
saying? So like that's the thing.
let me ask you a question about the Nike point. Do you think Nike's influence affected Jalen Brown not being on the Olympic team?
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay.
No question about it. No doubt about that. Um, there's no reason that he shouldn't have been over there. Why the fuck was Derek White on that team? You know what I'm saying? Why was Derek White on the Olympics? Derek fucking White, really?
Yeah.
Derek White was on the team.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum didn't play.
Yeah.
Jalen Brown is not dumb at all. You know what I'm saying? Like not at all. So if he say, yo, Nike did this without probably saying how he know it, I'm 1000% for a fact. If he said it, that's what was going on.
Yeah. 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 So yeah, I mean, I think they at the grassroots level, I think people got more option, but I still think Nike got a big bite mark on the game as far as how they want to see it, the stars, placing the right stars in the right place. But it's interesting to see where it go, um, especially for us because we love the game. So I'm very interested. I want to pivot a little bit, and I want to ask you: do you think the NFL saying, "Hey, we need some of this Christmas money, bro"? Is that going to affect the NBA? And if so, in what way?
I mean, it might, it might drop viewers because, football is king around this motherfucker. So, but it's just weird. Like, like I get football on Thanksgiving. Like I get that. That makes sense. It's always been that way. But like football on a Saturday now, like they just had NFL on a Saturday. You're gonna have, what I'm saying? Now you're gonna have NFL on a Wednesday. Like it's Christmas Day games. Like, what the fuck is really going on? I don't know, man. Obviously you're gonna pull some viewers. You definitely gonna do that. But I don't know if it's gonna really make that big of a difference. Like your diehards is gonna watch football. Your diehards is gonna watch basketball and be at the game. So it's gonna be a little divided and kind of like the way they got it. The way they kind of got it set up where it's like was it basketball, then football, then basketball. Like the games are kind of staggered. But
Yeah,
that's a lot of fucking sports, man. Like that's 12 hours of fucking sports between like football and basketball. That's a lot.
yeah,
That's a
yeah.
lot.
You got Chiefs Steelers at 1, and then you got
hmm
Ravens Texans at 4:30. So
But
basically,
then
that's
there's
the
an
point.
NBA game at 12,
Yeah, that Spurs Knicks at 12.
and then there's one at like 2:30.
Minnesota Mavericks, Minnesota
Yeah.
Dallas at 2:30, and then Philly
And
Boston
then
at 5.
right.
And
And then
so
what's the late NFL games, what, 8?
they only did 2.
They only did 2? Okay.
Yeah, they only did 2.
Okay.
So
It,
you
it's just
know,
it's just greedy. It's
yes,
greed on the part of NFL for sure. Like y'all own a fucking day. Like y'all own a day, bro.
yeah,
Like Christmas was basketball. Like that was the
yeah,
NBA's day.
yeah,
Like now y'all trying to move in on that.
yeah.
Some bullshit.
Yeah, it's
And then
selfish, super selfish.
yeah.
Go ahead, fam.
Nah, then I was seeing somebody say, what the fuck I saw this at, but they was like the NBA shouldn't start until Christmas. Like, god damn, Christmas. So you talking about we gonna
Charles
be
Barkley.
we playing NBA basketball until the summer?
Yeah, Charles
Nah,
Barkley.
that's crazy.
And I'm a big Charles Barkley fan, but ever since he retired, he be trying to shit on niggas' money.
Man. Look, I like Charles. Charles, an old nigga, man. Like he shoot it, you know what I'm saying? He caught it like he said, but sometimes he just be saying like some off the wall shit, bro.
Yeah, he just got his money. He be shitting on the little niggas' money,
Man.
man. Stop the season, find these niggas. They don't play back to back. I be like, damn, Chuck, what's all about, man?
But I agree with that. Like what you mean, man? Like you get paid to play. Like these niggas don't want to play 82, bro. Like playing
Yeah,
82 now is like, are you crazy? Like
yeah,
what?
yeah,
Nigga, we pay you
yeah,
to play 82 games.
yeah,
What you
yeah,
mean you get paid? Like
yeah,
that's the standard. I know KG and Paul Pierce was talking about this. Like 82 is the standard, man. Like you need to get out
yeah,
there and play 82. These niggas complaining about going to work essentially, but
yeah,
y'all want
yeah.
all the money.
All the money.
Now
All the
niggas
money.
start now. I tell you, this is what I would do. Now you got my wheels turning. For every game that you don't play, nigga, if I'm Adam Silver, I'm taking it out your check. If you ain't legitimately hurt, nigga, if you play 65 healthy games, you get paid for 65 healthy games. Now that's how you get niggas to play.
Yeah.
Make it based on it, but make it based on like their performance. You know what I'm saying? Like stop paying these niggas on potential. Pay them on what their actual production is. So yeah, if you niggas want to take some games off, cool. Give me some of that bread back.
Hey, so you saying nigga all that just rest and load
Fuck
management
all
shit?
that.
I'm not paying him.
No, hell no, no. You want no, you want load management, nigga? Cool. You can load management, but you won't get no check for this game.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Dead ass, like for real. Like
yeah,
nigga, if I don't go to work, I don't get paid. Simple as that, right? That's
yeah,
just with anybody. Ain't
yeah,
no ain't no ain't no guaranteed money in the real world. You feel
right,
me?
yeah,
So Why the fuck should these niggas be any different? And y'all
Yeah.
getting like hundreds of millions of dollars. Like, what you mean? Like Joel Embiid shouldn't be making that type of money, bro. Like, I know he hurt. All right, if you legitimately hurt, cool. We could document your injury and track your progress and track your recovery. Cool. I ain't gonna hit you across the head for that. But if you just don't feel like fucking playing, or you having a rest day or some load management shit, cool. Sit your ass over there, watch the game for free.
And then my thing is like, listen, if you want to take the second night off for back to backs, excuse me, and you Steph Curry, you in a run and winning 3 out of 6 or 3 out of 5, I can understand it some. Nigga, you ain't been to the finals, bro. Play every fucking game you alive. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
stop, stop low managing to lose in the conference semis, bro. Like,
And
what the
look,
fuck?
you can still play. You can still play in load management, right? All right. So let's say you played the night before. You on a back to back, right? First night on the back to back. Let's say you play 38 minutes.
Mhm.
Nigga, you can't give me 20.
Right,
The
right.
next night,
Yeah, just break a
you
sweat,
can't give
fam.
me 20.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, come
You
on,
break a
man. Like,
sweat.
you really got to sit out. Like, you really not gonna play.
Yeah,
No. But you want to get paid? That's the
yeah,
crazy shit. Like these niggas don't want to work, but they still want to get paid. And that's
yeah,
like the attitude, like that's trickling down to these other levels. Like these kids, they want everything given to them. They don't want to have to work too hard for it. Like they work hard enough to get it, but once they got it, they don't want to, work to keep it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I think that's a disconnect, man. That's that culture shit we was talking about. Because now
culture
niggas don't even want to
without
work
the
hard.
flames, without the sweat equity, nigga. We from a
Yeah,
generation. I wanted some money. My dad was like, "Well, it's snowing, nigga. I got a shovel for you.
I got a
You better go
shovel.
knock on the motherfucking door
Hell
and
yeah,
get you
nigga.
some money." Cause I ain't giving you no
Yeah,
money just cause you my son, nigga. You better go out here,
e-
rake some leaves, shovel some
exactly.
snow, and find a way to make yourself marketable. And I think a lot of kids just feel entitled, unfortunately.
You know,
That's
and I think that's on a lot of us as parents because we give our kids way too much. You know what I'm saying? You know, if we was a kid who didn't have as much growing up or
yeah,
whatever, a lot of us are determined to make sure that our kids don't feel like that. But I think,
yeah,
we've gone too far on that. Like,
yeah,
you still gotta instill some type of work ethic in your kid and the value of work and the value of money. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
you have to do all these things. Like rest in peace, my dog Kobe. Like he was teaching those girls, and his daughter, in particular, like I'm not giving you nothing. Like you got to get out here, you got to work, and you got to go get it. You know what I'm saying? You got to get to it. That's what the work is for. And
yeah.
so like we ain't got too much of that no more.
I totally agree, and I'm actually guilty of that myself. And I think not only as parents do we overcompensate because when you have it, or somebody like me, my personal situation, I overcompensate because I didn't never want my kids to have the temptation of saying I got to do X, Y, Z because I want this.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So now, okay, well, even if I got to eat it, I'm buying the 2, 3 pair. Like I'm keeping you to a situation where all you got to worry about is school and life, and
Hmm.
that takes away some of that grit that we had to go through, like the paper routes and the
Yeah.
shoveling snow. And I remember carrying motherfuckers bags for money. Like it was whatever we had to do to survive. We was
Hmm.
taught to be entrepreneurs at an earlier age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Well, not
yeah,
even that. It was just we was hustlers. We had to go get it.
yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
So it was like now, like I said, when you and I'm guilty of it too. When you're in a situation where you can do more than what your parents or your mom or your daddy did for you, then
yeah,
yeah, quite naturally you gonna want to do it. But what I try to teach my kids is like, yo, like y'all can't just be asking me for everything. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to figure out how to get it yourself, or you gonna have to go without it. Like you still gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? You still gonna have to get up and you gonna have to get to it. You gonna have to be about your hustle. And then you ain't got to be out there in the streets and nothing like that. But you need to understand, like, yo, like nothing in this life is free. You got to work for it. Ain't nobody finna give you nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I make sure they understand that while at the same time being one of those parents that kind of try to set up a support system for them to be able to explore and find a way without like I said, doing what we had to do when we were short. You ain't got to,
Yeah,
you ain't got to get out there and get it like that.
yeah, yeah. And that's the craziest shit about the DNA and genetics, because even I try to give my kids everything, 15, 16, I'm getting a job, I want my own money. So
Hmm.
you be like, damn, nigga, why you getting the? But you remember who you are, and it's like that
Right.
sense of pride of having your own. So it's still something to be proud of. I want to ask you your opinion on the Memphis Grizzlies, especially their young core, Jalen Wells, Zach Edey, Scottie Pippen Jr. Jalen Wells is giving us 11 and a half, 3 rebounds a game. Zach Edey is giving me 11 points a game, 7 boards. Scottie Pippen Jr. is giving me 10, 3, and 5 assists a game. What's your take on
Hmm.
those young guns?
Man, basketball wise, shit, I like everything they got going on in Memphis, and not just with the Grizzlies. I'm talking about the Tigers too. Shout out my nigga Penny Hardaway.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, you know what I'm saying? Like that grit and that grind, and like that's that dirty South shit, bro. Like I
Yeah,
absolutely love it. You know what I'm
me
saying?
too.
Get to it. Hey, like that's as somebody who spent a large part of my life in the South, like I understand like that go get it mentality. Like them people down there, they understand like every day you gotta get up and you gotta go to work. Um, so yeah, man, I like it, man. They just the Grizzlies like they play hard. You know what I'm saying? Like they're young and they play hard and they go hard and they out there like literally competing and they having
Yeah.
fun beating your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I
Right,
like that.
right.
That's like that's what I want to see. Like that's
Yeah.
like we need 29 more teams like that. You know what I'm saying?
Smacking
We
niggas.
be all
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smacking niggas. And they one of the few teams where even though without a championship, their culture has carried over to the next
Yeah.
generation of players. That's what I love about Memphis.
Yeah, they like the people's champ. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't
Yeah.
got no ring or whatever, but like when you see them young boys, like you
Yeah.
gonna pay to get out there and watch them get
Yeah.
to it. You know what I'm saying? And not just Ja, like, Zach Edey out there doing it. You got Desmond Bain out there doing it. Jaren Jackson Jr., Scottie Pippen Jr. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a lot of young talent. So that goes back to the beginning, how we started the pod. Like, yo, like why we not seeing these teams? Like,
Exactly.
why we not
Exactly.
seeing them? Like, it's a lot of young talent around the league. Y'all recycling this same old bullshit, bro. Like, it's time to get off that.
Yeah, it is. It is. Well agreed. Well agreed. And I'm so pleased with Scottie Pippen Jr. I really been watching this game this year. He's so versatile. At his size, the plays he make, just all
Hmm.
heart. You know what I mean? Just one of my favorite players to watch, man. Just you know how you watch guys and you watching a random game on a Thursday and it's Grizzlies, Kings,
Hmm.
and they up 22 and then you see a nigga still diving on the floor, talking, communicating. He just kind of instantly becoming one of my favorite players because that's the kind of mentality he played with. And I really like that
Yeah.
about him. Yeah.
Shout out my nigga Quentin Pippen too, man. I think he coaching at Arkansas State. That's Scotty nephew. He used to be at Chicago State. So he been,
Okay.
he been quietly doing this thing on the coaching circuit too. So shout out my nigga Q, man.
Shout out Q, baby. Shout out Q. We rocking with you. We rocking with you. All right. Is it over for Golden State?
I don't know, man. Then them niggas just won the championship a couple years ago, like
Clip
with
two?
nothing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
22, like with nothing. I don't know, man. Hard for me to count that light skinned killer out, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? You come around the second half of the year and he just get the rolling. So I don't know, man. Every year I say that they done, and then they come back and they surprise me, man. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Plus, with the way
So
this league is going, man, shit, they might not look like the best team, but they very well could be. You know what I'm saying? The way it's going right now.
right now they seventh in the West. I ain't really surprised by nothing in the West. Um, Thunder, Grizzlies, Rockets, Mavs, Nuggets, Lakers, Warriors, Clippers. That's top
You
eight.
said Thunders, Grizzlies, Rockets, Mavs.
Yeah, Thunder, Grizzly, Rockets, Mavs, top four.
You could probably scratch the Rockets. You could probably scratch the Mavs. I don't know if the Grizzlies gonna go too far. If they can't get right with Ja. Uh, so yeah, you probably looking at Denver, OKC. Yeah, probably Golden State.
Golden State,
because I
yeah.
don't think the Lakers gonna. I don't think the Lakers gonna do nothing.
Right now, the Clippers are at, I mean, I'm a little surprised by Minnesota at 10, um,
I'm
14 to
not.
13 right now, but I think they'll come up eventually.
No, I think I don't know. I ain't 1,000% sold on them boys, and I'm kind of falling back on Ant right now too.
Mm.
Um, I don't know. It's just something about that team. Like, I know they got rid of Karl Anthony Towns, like they made their choice, which I think was not a smart one. I would have got rid of Rudy Gobert first, but we'll see. I just don't. Ant. Mm,
What happened? What got to the point where you made this decision to fall back on
what?
Anthony Edwards? What did you see?
Because I don't know if he really give a fuck about winning like that.
Mm.
I think he get off on killing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I think he get off on shooting threes, getting his numbers, putting up 30s or whatever like that. But I don't really think he give a fuck about winning.
Mm.
This is dumb. Like I don't get that from him. Like
Yeah,
it's fun to win. I think he enjoys it. I just don't think that's what drives him. I ain't
yeah,
seen that. I ain't seen that.
yeah.
Especially not this season because now, without Karl Anthony Towns, you would think he would be the one guy to step up and rally these guys and like, hey man, y'all get on my back, y'all follow me. Now he do more, you know what I'm saying? Now he do more bitching and complaining and just shooting threes and anything.
Do you think he's frustrated because of the trade?
No.
You don't
I
think
just think
so?
that's who he is. I think it was hidden, you know what I'm saying? I think it was masked because of like that run that they was having, like when that squad was together and they was rolling, they was beating people. And so I don't really think, he's really looking at it like that. And like, now that he doesn't have that one piece and now that that team is not as good as it was, now I think you're starting to see it.
Yeah.
So I'm a little skeptical about him.
Mm. Interesting take. Very interesting take. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to watch him a little more. I want to, I love your opinion, so I'm gonna pay them a lot of attention. I want to
Yeah,
see
check him
that.
out.
I saw the incident he just had. I could tell by his body language, and he kind of popped off. Because usually the past few years, his first 3 years in the league, he was a very fun loving guy. You know what I mean? Easy going. This is the first year he seemed stressed. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
When I see him talk about the woman was cool, but the other two, I'm not just because he complained about the referees, but this is like my third post game interview I saw him where he looked like I'm sick of something's bothering the fuck out of me. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
he used to just even when they lost, he would have a great smile, he would have a comeback. He was in a better mood. I don't know if it's what you attributed to or the trade, but something is not right up there. You know what I mean? I was a
And
big proponent.
they was calling this nigga Michael Jordan just a year ago. So what I say? Let me see that. Come on, man.
I forgot about that. They was calling fan
Yeah, they was calling this nigga Michael Jordan.
anything. Well, your ass no, get that. Yo, I need to see
Bro,
that mic shit.
bro. When you start mentioning that man name, now I'm holding you to a standard.
Yeah, yeah,
And I don't think people really understand that too much, man. Like you can't just throw that name around, bro. Like you
yeah,
can't do that. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's for like
yeah,
a select few people. It's like great. You know what I'm saying? Like that word gets used too loosely now, and the same thing with Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just too
yeah.
loose. It's super disrespectful.
So I got one question that I want to make sure I remember this. But so are the Knicks back and did the Knicks win that trade or is it too early to call it?
It's too early to call. First of all, like I'm I'm super skeptical of any team that got Carl Anthony Towns on it. Like let's just start there. Like I just don't, you know what I'm saying? I just don't trust this nigga at all. I don't. I don't trust him at all. So I don't know if they back. I don't know exactly what they gonna do. But if it come down to this nigga, they in trouble. They in trouble. That's just my opinion on it. Until I see something else.
Yeah. Now for the makeup of the team, just currently, I think he's a good fit. You know what I mean? Right now, it looks like he's having fun, but none of that matters until you see him in the playoffs because they got to what semis last year and they was hurt,
Hmm.
lost to the Pacers. So anything, they basically brought him in to say like we need to beat Boston.
Yeah, but I don't think he was the best pickup. I
Oh,
think
you
he's
don't
the
think he
biggest
was?
name. I don't think
Yeah,
he's the best pickup. I think OG Anunoby was the best pickup.
yeah, yeah,
If he could stay healthy, you know what I'm saying? Like this nigga don't get hurt last year, they probably beat Boston.
yeah, maybe, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like they probably
yeah,
beat them.
yeah,
Um, Now, I ain't gonna say Carl Anthony Towns don't help them. Obviously he does, but I mean in terms of like Tibbs and who I know Tibbs to be, and I know what he like, it's OG. Like he's the best pickup
yeah, yeah,
because he
yeah.
can
OG,
guard shit 1 through 4, shit 1 through 5 now. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah,
play small.
yeah, yeah, and you got they snuck Mikael Bridges in there too.
Yeah. Mhm.
I need to see some. Now look, I'm glad you brought this up because you had a tweet about a week ago, right? Why will you be so happy when LeBron retires?
Cause then we can get rid of this goofy shit. We can get all this goofy shit out of basketball, bro. We can get all this stupid shit out of basketball. We can take all these dumbass fans. We can just eliminate all of that shit. It's like if you go in a dining room and you just take your motherfucking hand and knock everything off the table, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just gotta do that shit. So I feel like when he retired, it's gonna force people to shift they mindset. It's gonna force people to shift how they watch basketball, how they analyze basketball, how they think about the game as a whole. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like you get this nigga out of here, bro,
yeah,
and like we got a clean slate.
yeah, yeah.
This nigga been it's especially cancerous for the game like the last 4 5 years. Like this been some bullshit. I'm absolutely tired of watching this shit.
Oh my god. You sound so much like my niggas, man. My GL niggas.
They tired of them too.
Hey nigga, I can say anything. Them niggas, man, you always taking up for that nigga, man. Fuck that nigga, man.
Oh shit.
Niggas will bang about Jordan, bro. Niggas do not play by MJ, nigga.
Nah,
And
man. That's why he lost people. If he never does that, if he never like feeds into that Michael Jordan shit to like the disrespect of Kobe, you know what I'm saying? Like for him, like that whole shit was just so disingenuous and so disrespectful, dog. Like I get it, man. Like and for you to say that, that make me feel good. Like I'm not the only one. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not just me, bro. Like I'm not that hating ass nigga. Like no, bro. I'm
yeah,
not alone out here. Niggas
yeah,
is tired of that, bro. It's
yeah.
time.
Hey, listen. So this is a debate. I was having a debate with one of my guys, man. Uh, did LeBron bring that on himself, or did the media create that Jordan LeBron thing?
Both,
Because my
both.
only contention is that I felt like the media, because Jordan was always here, ever since LeBron came out, even in '03, people used to be like the next Michael. I'd be like, oh, stop that. Because you putting him in an unattainable position. But do you think it's points in LeBron's career where he kind of put flames on the fire?
All right. So I don't know if I ever like discuss this with you, but I'll break this down real quick. All right. So Disney bought ESPN, like total control of ESPN. I want to say the second championship of the Bulls' second three-peat. I think that's when they bought ESPN. So Disney basically made a ton of motherfucking money off Mike for like 2 years, right? Because if you go back there and you remember, ESPN promoted Michael Jordan like a motherfucker. I'm talking about heavily pushed Mike, heavily pushed him. They made a ton of money for them 2 years, right? So 98 come around, they win that championship and he retires like now, oh shit, what do we do? You know what I'm saying? Like how do we keep this train going? Like how do we keep this money going, right? So they did something that they never did before. They went down to fucking high school and they found LeBron James. And so you remember, they was the first ones to ever put a high school game on TV. And it was LeBron. It was same business, same area. I forgot who they played. But he might have been like a junior in high school, if I'm not mistaken.
Might have been Oak
And
Hill. Go
was it
ahead. I
Oak
mean,
Hill that they
might have been.
wait, Oak Hill was the first one that they you talking about?
Maybe on ESPN, but are they the first ones to put a high school game on?
If I'm not mistaken,
Oh
I think
wow!
it was them and I think it was LeBron. I don't think it was because I don't remember. Was it LeBron and Melo? Was that game
It
on
it
TV?
it might have been, but I don't want to throw your point off. Keep going, keep going. I don't want
Yeah,
to throw you.
but I mean, I say all that to say that basically ESPN had hitched their wagon to LeBron, and like they was determined to find him another player
Mm.
as big as with the stature of Michael Jordan. LeBron was basically the next best thing. You know what I'm saying? They was calling him, you know, great, could potentially be better than Michael Jordan when he was in high school. The next, so
Mm.
this is all they're doing. Like ESPN has been fully invested in LeBron James. And like not only him as a player, but like his success and everything like that. So when you start and it started to show itself and people didn't really make the connection, it started to show itself when they started just injecting him in these conversations. Like, wait a minute, how do you let him skip this person and that person? To the point now where it's like people are actually calling it out. I think it was Charles Barkley. It was a couple months ago, whatever the fuck LeBron broke. I don't know. But then, Barkley was like, man, he played like 8 more seasons than Michael. You know what I'm saying? And he still ain't caught this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now it's like people are kind of tired of it. Like they see the bullshit in the game and like he's speaking out about it. So it's like now it doesn't really have that same effect. But no, this is 1,000. LeBron is a fucking a mouseketeer, nigga. He's a Disney creation, like dead ass. Great basketball player, no doubt. But like his motherfucking status and his stature in the game, nigga, that shit is fabricated like a motherfucker. Cause you can't tell me that the nigga who went to as many finals as Magic and lost more finals than everybody that came before him, you mean to tell me this the best nigga ever? Y'all tripping. Like how that makes sense? How that makes sense? And nobody can tell me when he passed this person, when he passed that person. Nobody can say that, right? He do some shit. Is he better than Michael Jordan? No. I don't give a fuck what he do. It doesn't matter. So yeah, nah, man. That all this shit is a creation. So when he goes away, ESPN is gonna be forced to course correct, and they're gonna have to kill all that goofy shit. So I can't wait.
So I mean, what's LeBron? 4-6,
4-6.
4-6. So out of those 6 losses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever think LeBron had the best team?
Uh, Probably not. No. That first time for sure he didn't against the
Yeah.
Spurs.
Oh, 3.
No. And
Maybe the
then
Dallas when he tricked that one.
he tricked the Dallas one. Uh, and then a couple more times, like his guys was hurt. Kevin Love was hurt. Kyrie was hurt. Um, so maybe not. But my thing is, you got a nigga in your same era who got as many rings as you, and then beat you for 3 of them. You know what I'm saying?
Steph, yeah,
Yeah, he beat you for
yeah,
3 of them. So
yeah. That's tough.
it's tough. That's why, like, I don't even really like. LeBron gets credit for being the face of this era, but he's really not, dog. He's really Steph. Steph is really the face of this era because of the simple fact that he beat LeBron. Like I said, he beat LeBron for three of his four championships. Um, and he revolutionized the game. That's the face of some shit right there, ain't it?
I agree. I agree with that. I agree with that. But I also feel like his revolutionizing the game made too many nerds think they could copycat what he does, and that's the reason why so many guys shooting 18 threes a game.
Well, it's a copycat league. It always has been, right? So like you think about it, when when Mike was doing his thing, other teams were trying to build a squad around a dynamic two guard,
Yeah, yeah,
right? So, you don't get a Kobe Bryant without a Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Or a Clyde Drexler or a Mitch Richmond, or a Latrell Sprewell or a Dwayne Wade. You don't get
yeah,
those guys without Mike. You know what I'm saying? And teams they were building their squads around that guy, not the big man, the two guard, right? So copycat league. Now nobody gave a fuck about shooting the three until Golden State won the championship with it. Then it became this thing, like it became like this super motherfucking weapon that everybody got to use. Copycat league.
yeah. Give me your top 5 greatest players of all time, regardless of position.
Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Shaq,
Hmm.
Magic, shit, probably Zeke.
I like that. I like that. Niggas forget about Zeke, man.
Yeah, probably
Zeke,
Zeke.
Zeke, my favorite point guard. Well, Magic and then Zeke, but they
Yeah,
like 1A, 1B. Yeah, that's a
yeah.
good call. That's a good call. I got Mike, Bron, Magic, Bird, and then we just talking about skill, Cole. I
So
like. Yeah,
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that.
I like Cole. I like Cole.
I ain't mad at that. Like if I had to take somebody off, I would probably switch Shaq out for Cole, but Shaq was
Yeah,
just so you ain't never seen no shit like that, bro. Like never seen
I
nothing
got
like
Zeke
that.
and Cole right there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got
Yeah,
Zeke and Cole.
yeah.
Zeke and
I
Cole
only
kind
say
of.
Zeke because he was the first shit still. Only what 6'1" guard to lead the team to a championship.
Yeah, I feel like Zeke is the greatest leader of all time. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like I don't think it's pound for pound. If they just go pound for pound, I think he's the best player. I don't think nobody at his size has ever done what he's done or will do it again. Like
No.
still the 25 points in the fourth quarter against the Lakers, I think with the broken ankle where he take this shit. Oh, that's the greatest shit I've ever seen. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I've never so
And I think he won at every level. I don't know if he
yeah,
won in I don't know if he won state in high school, but he definitely won in
yeah,
college and he
yeah,
won in the league. And he
yeah,
beat
yeah,
like he quick to say he beat all of the greatest niggas to
yeah.
get there.
Yeah, yeah, he did. He did. And
Yeah.
I never liked the way they treated Zeke as the league transitioned from the Pistons to the Bulls. I never,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I felt like Zeke was the ambassador of the game. I felt like he got done wrong in the 92 Olympics. I mean, he should have been on
And
the
they still
dream
do him
team.
wrong to this day. They still
Yeah,
do Zeke wrong to this day.
yeah, yeah,
He
yeah,
don't get he don't get and this coming from a nigga who hated the Pistons, bro. I ain't give a fuck if Zeke was from Chicago. I hated the Pistons.
yeah,
Period. If you play for them, I ain't fuck with you. But man, it's crazy. Now I'm a Pistons fan. I'm a fan of these young Pistons. But and I hate the Bulls. But it's crazy like how this man just don't get his props like he should, man. It's disrespectful, bro. Like Zeke, like you said, he is the greatest leader we've probably ever seen. Like I
yeah,
said, it
yeah,
ain't it ain't been no 6'1" guard yet. Chris Paul probably had the best chance. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
ain't been on 6-1 guard yet to lead the team to a
yeah,
championship.
yeah. And y'all got to
Back
do
to back.
Zeke better, man. Yeah, man. Zeke should be a team president somewhere. Like,
Well,
he.
he did that now. Nah, he and we ain't gonna talk about that part of it. But yeah, yeah.
Shout out Zeke, man. Shout out West
Shout out
Side.
Zeke though.
Shout out.
Shout out Zeke.
Yeah, we gonna leave that one out, man. So,
Yeah, yeah, bro.
so I want to get your take, man. So I cracked a few jokes when the Travis Hunter situation first popped off,
Oh man.
but hearing him on camera talk about it, I'm like, man, he's still a kid. Now I got my opinions on it. What's your take on the whole Travis Hunter situation, the Heisman, the girlfriend? What you got?
Shit, I got the same take as Mace. Like this must be this nigga first girlfriend, nigga.
Yeah,
Like, cause like I feel for Shorty, like I really do.
yeah,
Cause I know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you a nigga that like really can't pull no females and then you pull like a bad one, you know what I'm saying? And you think it probably don't get no better than that for you probably willing to pull up with a whole bunch of shit that you probably normally would not.
yeah,
But like the other part of that is I think the biggest takeaway from this entire situation, nigga, keep your girl back here.
right,
Keep her, don't give her no shine. Don't put her in the camera. Don't have all in the videos. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Keep your private life separate from your life as an athlete. You know what I'm saying? Like you like I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like this your girl. You know you care about her, you love her. She follows you to Jackson State, and she follows you to Colorado. And I get that. Well, as you start to come up, shit, she come up too, right?
yeah,
Like she get it. You know what I'm saying? So however you met her, whatever you met her doing, she's still the same chick, right?
yeah.
Now, is vicious the way like the internet then like
And you don't want to piss them niggas off because they gonna find your ass
nah
dancing on the
man.
couch and
Boy,
somewhere you ain't even know it was a phone.
when I saw when I saw this last video of her like in there with like the rapper was using the rap video and shit like that, and
Yeah,
this and then this broad talking about this nigga would take her to parties while she drank and turned up while he sat outside in the car, and I'm like, nigga, that is not your girl, it's just your turn.
yeah, yeah,
So that's
yeah.
my whole thing, and I seen some video where it was at Jackson State. Travis was sitting in there with Shador and Prime, and they was in his office. And Prime, like, he made a joke. He's like, man, Travis and probably already snuck and got married already. And Travis was like, nah, I ain't did that. He was like, good. When you get ready to get married, come holler at me so I can do your prenup. This is what Prime said. And he was still
Yeah.
dating this girl in Jackson State. So, and then he just deactivated his Instagram. You saw that?
I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah.
Pressure
So
getting to him.
it's shit. It might be trouble in paradise. I don't know. We'll see how that turn out.
Well, the
But I
picture
do
just
know
came out. Go ahead.
what picture, what happened.
It's a picture came out where a nigga was had her on the wall, was cuffing her ass.
Yeah, that's the video.
That's the video. This nigga already
Mm-hmm.
making shirts. You a corny ass nigga, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's corny. You know what I mean? That's amazing.
Yeah.
Cloud. He got a shirt with him with the bitch and the Heisman. You lame as fuck. But I think I'm glad this nigga lame because that might be the cold water that can wake Travis up.
I mean, what shit? They've been together 5 years, and this shit was 3 years ago. Did he know that she did that? I
Yeah, I
think
don't
that's the
know.
question.
Yeah, yeah,
Now, if he know who she is, he still
yeah,
more power, my nigga. That you a better man than me.
yeah. You like it, I love it, my nigga.
I swear.
Yeah, yeah. But just as a youngin, as a OG, like I was hoping like his dad or his uncles. I know he got Prime, he got people around him. I see Dez Bryant tapped in, fucking
He got
Bow
a
Wow.
daddy.
Yeah, he got a daddy. That's why I was like, he got a daddy. His daddy should be pulling his coat. But my biggest beef with the shit is we let these nondescript, especially these non-black ladies, come up off these athletes and just get clout. When I saw her making that video talking
She
about,
black though.
come on, bro.
She black.
Oh, she is?
You ain't seen her mama?
Nah, I ain't seen her mama. I thought
Boy,
she
her
was like
mama,
Mexican or Hispanic or something.
boy, her mama black as the ace of spades, nigga. Shit, her daddy is like some type of
Yeah,
Latino, Filipino, some shit. But nah, her
yeah.
mama black.
Oh, mama nigga, yeah, yeah.
Grandmama black.
Oh, they didn't put her on game, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, she black. That's a black girl. But what you said is what I think started all of this, right?
yeah,
Because it's like, oh, here go another black athlete getting with a, you know what I'm saying, getting with a
yeah,
non-black woman.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what started all this. Nah, that girl black.
She black. I just think
Hmm.
that, like you said, to your point, the camera, Shorty, they don't need to see an 8 minute video of you 2 or 3 days after this man won his Heisman. You know what I mean?
You are
Like,
not, you are not the star of this show.
not the star of the show. And I feel like forever that week will be marred by the drama brought by her. So,
Hmm.
regardless of right or wrong, bro, if you got a good woman, your best moments will always be about you. You know what I'm saying? She will
Hmm.
never make it about her. That's just like,
Her.
yeah, you get into it with your girl and you got a black tie dinner and she at the dinner pouting. You know what I mean? Come on,
Hmm.
women don't do that shit. Like, if they love you,
Hmm.
they gonna get it together. Now she might be mad in the car and it might not be no sex that night, but when it's in public, she's gonna make sure it stay composed and neat. And that's women know that when they care about you, that's regardless of any age. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
that's the
And
thing that
now,
scares me about her.
shit, with all this new shit that then came out, nigga. Well, you know how many of these niggas are sliding in her DMs right now?
Oh God. Yeah, yeah,
Travis
yeah.
got a problem, bro.
Yeah, he got a problem. He
He
got a
got a
problem.
problem.
And I pray it don't affect his draft status. Hopefully he can shut that IG down, focus on becoming a Raider or a Jaguar or something, and just get to the
Nah,
money.
that part of it is gonna be fine, bro. It's just like, what's next? What you gonna do now, right? Because now you finna be an NFL player. So really and truly, this chick gonna be like trying to figure out what you want. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. But the videos I seen, I know her type, bro. And I hate to say, I ain't wanted to be like that, but I know her type.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And I could very well be wrong. Like Chuck said, I doubt it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
I
I
doubt it.
mean, we didn't seen it too much, man. We didn't seen it too
Yeah,
much, and just
yeah.
the whole. I feel bad for him. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think he asked for nothing. Like I just think he was a normal nigga. He got his money up, got his veneers. He good at football. He got what he thought was a pretty girl. He trying to defend her, and she's not holding up to her side of being defended. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
Like that's where the problem come in. So you see these old heads talking about you. They not trying to get in your business. We just trying to save you from something we've seen play out over and over again. You know what I'm
And she
saying?
said she didn't even like the nigga at first.
Exactly. Exactly. Listen,
So,
for you to come out and say that publicly, you don't like me now.
well, you don't
You
like
know
me
what
now.
I'm saying? Yeah, like, I come on, man. Like,
You don't
we
like me
got
now.
women, bro.
You in it for what come with it.
For what come
You
with
in
it.
it for one come with it. She ain't
She
really
got a
into this nigga like that.
she got a dollar sign on a ring finger. You know what I
I
mean? So
saw that.
somebody taught her to chase the bag.
I
You
saw
know what I'm
that.
saying? And I ain't
Look,
even mad at chicks that chase the bag, but just don't humiliate the nigga. You know what I'm
listen,
saying?
man. If the chick got a thigh tattoo, go the other way, bro. Go the other way. Go the other way.
You go, hey, go
She
the
for the
other way.
streets, my nigga. She is for the
She
streets.
she for the street. So
She for the streets.
does this end up in divorce, happily ever
What?
after, or he don't get married?
Nah. Well, ain't no telling with this nigga, man.
He still might marry a motherfucking that boy. That boy
Yeah, that's what I'm
love her, man.
saying, bro. He like I like I said, this might be the baddest chick he ever been with.
Yeah, yeah,
But that's the thing, like you get to the league and they gonna be everywhere. So it's like, How do you manage that?
Hey, you know what made me feel so sad for him, bro? Like, you know how you got a homeboy, right? He same scenario, he probably got him one, and you like, nah, her, bro. Like, I know some things. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And then he look at you and be
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, nigga, you always hating. You know what I'm
Right. Right.
saying?
Right.
Like, and you like, oh,
Right.
this nigga ain't my friend no more because this girl's a
Right.
whore. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that's how I
Exactly.
seen it in his eyes. And I wanted to hug the little nigga, like, hey, bro, like, all these niggas ain't telling you. And it's true. The internet will make a mountain out of a molehill, but all these OGs ain't telling you this for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
I do
yeah,
wonder. I do wonder what kind of conversations he been having with Prime, though. Because if
yeah,
anybody know about this shit, it's him. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So that's the best place he could get some game from. And maybe they try to tell him without telling him. I don't
yeah,
listen. I
yeah,
don't know. I do
yeah,
not know.
yeah.
But this, this is not a good look for the boy at all.
Nah, nah. And I pray, and I'm pretty sure NFL teams gonna probably tell them too in the background because they dealing with too much money. But I pray
Yeah.
the majority of this is done before the draft, combine, all that shit get here. Like, cause I just want the young man to have the best NFL career he can have. Like,
Right.
that's my goal. I love watching him play football. Like, I never needed to know your broad, nigga. Like, I
At
enjoyed
all.
watching you play. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
At
Like,
all.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Like why? Like we don't need to know her, nigga. Like you got it in the commercial, bro. Like not like I said, I get it, nigga. I get it, bro. Like I get it. That's why I say he acting like May said, he acting like this his first girlfriend. Like this the first chick that like really gave some action for real. And this
nigga,
nigga is like head over heels in love.
nigga. When I seen motherfucking him on her back, that
Oh,
shit pissed me off, nigga. I act like I was watching some folks trying to cross that bridge in Alabama in 1957. That shit pissed me the fuck off, bro.
yeah. I
I'm
don't know
like,
what that
dog,
was about, bro.
yeah, man, like
I
just
don't know what that was
imagery
about.
and the way it looks, bro. Like,
They need to pull that ad and never run that shit again. They need to scrub it from the internet. Make that go away, bro. Like for
yeah,
real,
yeah,
make that
yeah,
go away.
yeah,
Niggas saw that was like, hold up, wait a minute. Like,
yeah. Hold up,
I
wait
know
a
you ain't down bad like this, bro.
yeah. And why are you here again? Why are you here, Shorty?
Why
You
she in
ain't
the commercial anyway?
You ain't
This
ran
about
one out route. You ain't deflected nan pass, caught nan touchdown, ran nan 40, went to nan spring practice. Why are you in the commercial?
you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. What is you out here for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What is you out here for?
yeah, man. Like
Like I ain't
stop.
like look, man, I ain't trying to be that nigga. Look, I'm not. And I really and truly try to stay away from this. Like this
Me
shit been
too.
percolating for a couple weeks. I
Yeah,
tried to stay away, but when I just happened last night, I was at work. Let me see what's really going on because like that video started circulating. I was like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? I caught a couple of minutes of her like trying to explain shit, but that was like 8 minutes long. I ain't got that kind of time patience.
right, right,
I don't want to see you talk for 8 minutes, shorty. I really don't give a fuck about what you got going
right,
on.
right.
But like, you know what I'm saying? But then now like, and I'm still not fully caught up, but like the stuff I done seen, I'm like, I don't know, bro. Like I said, you got a daddy. Somebody got to be telling you something.
I remember after the first shit, the Heisman shit, like I just was cracking jokes. Like I didn't
I
think it
didn't
was
even
gonna even
see
get
it
that deep. And then
because
he
what
said some
she
shit.
didn't stand up or some shit, right?
So it first started with the chick, like she was kind of icing him after his last game. She was
Right.
kind
I
of
saw
playing
that.
cold shoulder. And then that started a little bit of it. And then at the Heisman ceremony, Dion kind of tapped her like, get your ass up. So she got up, did a little clap, sat back down.
After they called his name, she was still sitting
After they
there.
called her name, she was still sitting there. Mama got up, Dion got up. She was just sitting there. Dion had to reach around, tap her like, shut your motherfucking ass up. So she got up, clapped. And then they had the situation where he was signing autographs or taking pictures, meeting fans or
That
whatever.
I saw. I
And
saw
she
that
was sitting
too.
there kind of frustrated. And he was like, oh, she just was asking. But you could tell, we know when a bitch pouting. She was pouting. You know what I'm saying? She didn't want to be there, like body language.
Cause I that part of what I saw, cause he was taking a picture with some chick,
Yeah,
and that's when she was like, "Am I supposed to sit here?" Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and yeah, then this nigga go and he tried to explain. So that's what I'm saying. Like this nigga's like head over heels in love. Like he feel like
Yeah,
he doing what he's supposed to do to defend his girl.
yeah.
And I mean, like in theory, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you absolutely supposed to do that shit if she worth
If she worth it.
it. If
Yeah,
she
if she
worth
worth it, nigga. Yeah,
it. If she worth it.
yeah. And
Now
I
her
know,
showing her ass in public like that. You know what I'm saying? When you explain it like, you know, your other family there around Adidas shopping, bitch, get your ass up and go buy something. You know,
right,
and not
right,
even
right,
buy
right.
something. Go pick something up. You ain't spending no money.
You ain't gotta pay for
Go
nothing.
get yeah. You gotta go hang out with my mama. Go hang out with my sister.
Yeah,
Whoever.
yeah.
I'm
Go
working.
scroll Instagram. Just do something. Go over
I'm
there.
I'm working. This is
Yeah,
not a social event for me. I
yeah,
am at
yeah,
work. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. And I seen
You gotta
somebody.
respect
You
that.
should have took it. You should have been grabbing his phone, taking pictures of the fans. Like, hey, let me help you out, baby.
Yeah. If you
You
was
know what
really
I'm saying?
into it like that,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? If
yeah,
that was your nigga and you was really into it like that,
yeah,
man. Like
yeah.
I know my wife before we got married, we did that a bunch of times. Like I done took her to like social events and I'll be talking to niggas or whatever. She might snap a picture and I'm not even paying attention, you know what I'm saying? But
Exactly,
she not making it all about her. You feel me?
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Nah,
So
great point. Because he
shorty,
said
shorty, shorty on the come up.
Shorty on the come up, and the
Cause
only thing,
if they break up, she gone. You
yeah,
know what
she
I'm
got
saying? Like
already.
she gonna get her bag doing her little appearances, whatever it is. Like I said,
Yeah,
she probably got 1,000 niggas, NFL, NBA,
rap niggas.
rap niggas in her DMs right now.
Yeah, yeah. And these niggas is different. These niggas, these niggas look at ego like, nigga, I'm okay. Well, this nigga ain't giving you no money. I'm gonna give you 200,000. You know what I mean? Like these niggas,
Hmm.
that's where their confidence come from, giving a bitch a bunch of money. So it's a whole new day. But he
And
said,
then
go ahead.
she can't go back to like no regular nigga, because she's
Nah,
already been exposed to this right here.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So really, what you done did, you done set her up to, you know what I'm saying? You done put her in the league.
Oh, she's straight forever. I said
She in the
that.
league.
Once she made
Yeah,
that video, I'm like, oh yeah, she's straight. If it ain't him, she's gonna get
it's
another
gonna be
athlete,
somebody.
another rap nigga.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
somebody. Hmm.
yeah. You're gonna see on some reality shit. Like she gonna be getting some
Yeah,
appearances. She gonna have a pod, like the money coming. But the nigga said
she
some
already
shit
got
like,
that name too. What's her name? Leanna Lene or some shit
yeah,
like
Lene,
that.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, she already
She
got
got
the
the
name
bunch of
too.
her name. Or she bust
Yeah,
out with the with the only fans on their ass. You know what I'm saying? Cool, three,
shorty
4 mil.
straight.
Yeah, she's straight.
She's straight.
Yeah. Off your
So
hard labor, nigga.
if they break up, she really need to thank that nigga
Yeah. He
on
put her on
everything.
already.
He put
Yeah.
her on. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Once you on ESPN, you on. And the thing about it, one day he said, man, y'all been talking all this shit about my girl, man. She been in the house drinking all day. I'm like, oh nigga. And this bitch an alcoholic,
Yeah,
nigga.
I did see that. He
Yeah,
was like,
that's that,
she
yeah.
in the bed drunk, right? I was like, oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Even she said it. She was like, what she say? She said something about tequila. Something she said, and I was like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
what? Like I have to remind myself that these are still kids. I
Right,
have to remind
right,
myself. So I
right,
can't
right.
look at everything through the grown man adult lens.
Yeah,
But that's just oversharing, my nigga, on both y'all parts. Like I don't
exactly.
need to know that, you know what I'm saying, that your girl in the bed passed out drunk. And
Exactly.
shorty, I don't need to know that you would turn up like that.
Exactly.
I don't need to
Exactly.
know that.
Yeah, yeah. And I definitely don't need to know this nigga sat outside for 3 hours while you went in there and shook your ass. You know
Boy,
what I'm
that's the
saying?
lamest shit in
Yeah,
the
yeah. If you
world,
love that
man.
nigga, that's some shit you don't even admit. You know what I mean?
Boy, them niggas look wherever that happened at, and I hope that didn't happen at Jackson State. That's all I'm gonna say. I hope
Who?
that shit didn't happen at Jackson State.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Boy, if he did that at Jackson State,
yeah. When them country niggas blew her back out.
what?
Yeah,
In
yeah,
that party while you
yeah,
was in the car.
yeah.
You
That's
know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Ooh,
Yeah, we
yeah, bro.
we praying for you, Travis, man. We just
Praying
like
for you,
watching you
Travis.
playing football, bro. Like, I seen Shador come out defend this guy, which he should. He like, man, all these old guys trying to get clout. I'm missing my
Nah,
homie,
yeah, I
man.
saw that. I ain't like that either.
I ain't like
I
that.
ain't like that either. Cause y'all know what's going on, man. Don't do that.
Yeah,
I know you're
yeah,
trying to defend your homie and everything like that, but really and truly, like I said, somebody need to be, pulling this coat, man.
yeah. And don't make it seem like niggas no. The problem I hate sometimes with the internet, like, don't make it seem like niggas bullying that nigga either.
Mm-mm.
90% of the comments I seen from men have all been uncle type gang, like, look, bro, we this and that. Nobody's even said nothing negative about him. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
People just trying to tell him he deserves to get treated better. So
Right.
yeah, nah, man, like stall us niggas out, man. We just love seeing a youngin play football and we want what's best for him. But come on with the think pieces about we ain't in this
Right.
relationship. He put his relationship on fucking my TV.
Yeah. Nigga,
You
like
know
he
what I'm
been
saying?
on my social media, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga doing TikTok videos and like pajamas and shit. Like you seen them video? Bro, it's so many in the video. This nigga is like a bird in one, he a penguin in another, a motherfucking tiger in another. Like I said, this is kid shit. I get it. This is I cannot relate to any of this. Like this is kid
Yeah,
shit. But like some of this stuff, bro, nah.
yeah, yeah,
Mm-mm. You
yeah,
need to reevaluate some things, my nigga. Wherever
yeah,
you go, you take her with you, it's gonna be hard as hell now.
yeah,
You
yeah.
boy, you gonna I don't know how you gonna handle it, bro. And then if she
Concrete
step out
G.
on it, this nigga gonna be the boy, he gonna be sick.
Yeah, I hope he shake it off before he get to the league though, because yeah, I don't see it making it that far. Either
You think it end right here?
after he deactivated his IG, I say yeah today. Before that, I was thinking he was gonna go and marry it. I didn't see no way, cause he just too like when a nigga gets so sprung, and you like, all right, my nigga, just gotta find out on your own. It's really nothing
Yeah.
you can tell him until he find out on his own. But after the
Right.
day, I think the video and him, cause usually he be like, you know, that's my girl. She can do what she want to do. That shit made that nigga be like deactivate, nigga. I need a break from you niggas. You know
Yeah.
what I
Cause
mean?
now it's his overload. You know what I'm saying? Now this shit
Yeah,
coming from cause now
yeah,
you got random nigga hey, tagging them and shit and sending them shit
yeah,
and it's like,
yeah,
yeah, it get to be too
yeah,
much.
yeah,
It
yeah,
get to be too much.
yeah. And somebody got to tell him. To see, the thing about men is the only difference to separate men is what age do we find out we that nigga? You know what I mean? Some
Mm-hmm.
niggas ain't that nigga. But then if you got potential to be that nigga, it's like when you find out. A lot of niggas
Right.
we find out 14, 15, 16, you get your whoop de wop, whatever. But with him, ain't nobody really told him what he worth yet. And in 3, 4 years, he gonna understand, like, I can't believe I went through that shit with that. If he can get
Mm-hmm.
away from him. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I think it's got a chance to be over because I think it's too much coming out. I think much more gonna come out. I seen a picture of her at the gas station and shit in the skirt. Seen a nigga grabbing her ass and shit. And like,
Gas station.
yeah, you know how motherfuckers take the gas station pic. She got on the short skirt, like the fucking, she just be on some other shit, bro. Like you can
Boy,
tell that
the internet is undefeated, my nigga.
undefeated,
God
bro.
damn, boy, they gonna find out everything.
Undefeated, nigga. Undefeated.
Damn.
Hey, I crack my jokes, nigga, but on Twitter, there's certain motherfuckers I stay away from. Like them motherfuckers will find
Yeah,
shit
man.
you did in the 6th grade, nigga. I don't fuck with. Yeah, you gotta work the internet, nigga. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Cause it'll
Like
work the shit out you for
it work the
real.
shit out of you, man. Certain rappers I don't talk about, certain shit I don't talk about, certain groups I don't talk about. Cause them
Yeah.
motherfuckers will go, man. Nah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Shit, Travis Hunter was just a ugly catfish mouth nigga from Florida that got him a bad bitch. And he lost his mind, man. That's what it was, dog. If we keeping it a buck, nigga, that's what it was.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's what it was.
yeah. And then a lot of them, you know, sometimes with them sports niggas, them athlete niggas, like you train all your life to be good at something, right? And you the best at it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you ain't really had time to learn how to, deal with no women, nigga, mac no women. Like keep your composure and be a G about your shit and tell the bro she can get the fuck on because you at practice,
Right.
nigga, every day. You ain't had them opportunities,
Right.
nigga. And then you probably didn't feel the best about yourself. Then you get some money. Like when people get
Mm-hmm.
money and change how they look, they still remember how they look before they got
How
the
they
money.
look. Yeah, they still
Yeah,
see that same person. Yeah.
yeah.
They
Like
still
so,
see
the
that
bitch with the
same person
BBL is still fat in her head. You know what I'm
in her
saying?
head. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he the same way. Like he don't. So he gotta keep getting hurt to get through it, man. But that shit,
You know what? And
that
it's
shit
you
ugly.
know it's tough like when you go so high, like you know what I'm saying, like in his age group and his demographic, shit. Like I said, that's a super bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? But like
Yeah,
she might
yeah,
be not even might like she's way like out of his league. Like this nigga punched way above his head on this one. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
he didn't get like no regular chick, had a couple regular girlfriends. This nigga said he wasn't getting no action. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's like you didn't even go through the regular nigga shit. Like you went from like no action to like super bad.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
now
yeah,
it's like, damn, like you didn't even graduate to that. Like you jumped off the porch. That's what you got. Boy,
yeah.
you listen, you dealing with a super bad bitch, boy, you gotta be built all the way different.
All the way different. Yeah,
You gotta have a whole different mindset. You gotta have a whole different mentality. Like, and you gotta, if you ain't carrying yourself like you that nigga, boy, that bad bitch will run all over you and make your life miserable as hell.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And I don't think he carrying it like that right now.
yeah. I don't know mentally if it's confident to that point. Like, then you gonna get that bad bitch, man. Don't get the one being on motherfucking rap videos, nigga. Get the bad bitch
Yeah.
want to be a surgeon, nigga. That got
Don't get the
plans on
first
that.
bad one you come across.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's not the only one, my nigga.
Just have some fun for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And now you
saying?
finna be,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Now you finna be, a
yeah,
multimillionaire, multi-city, multi-state type nigga,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, boy.
yeah,
See, and that's the thing, like, I don't think all this shit happened so fast, bro. It's probably like he still feel like he caught up in the whirlwind with it.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I ain't really, like I said, I'm like you, I feel bad for the brother. I do.
yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah, something gonna have to give, man.
yeah. We praying for you, Trav. We root for you,
Yeah,
baby.
try.
You know what I'm saying? It's about the sports with us, but shit. Tell her to put that phone down. Deactivate her shit, nigga.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Or just
You
let
and
her
her
go.
need to just have y'all, if y'all gonna be, y'all need to have y'all thing away from the camera out the spotlight, bro. That's how I should have been. I would have never
Yeah.
had, boy.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And she shouldn't even been at the Heisman shit, bro. Like,
I'm fine with that. She could have been everywhere. It should have been a situation like everywhere this nigga go, you see her, but you don't know who she is. Who's that? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah,
what's
yeah,
she on? Like,
yeah,
it should have been none of that, bro. But she,
yeah,
like, you gave her the shine and she ran with it. That's what she wanted anyway. Any type
yeah,
of bitch,
yeah,
look, any bitch in a video, bro. Yeah, come on, man.
yeah, yeah.
You don't
It
want no
should.
video chick.
Yeah. Especially a bitch that's doing rap videos with local niggas that ain't finna make
A SoundCloud rapper.
it.
Nigga, you did a video with a SoundCloud rapper, nigga. And that's your girl. Oh my God.
Nah, damn.
That couldn't be my son.
Yeah.
I would have intervened in that shit quick.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You,
Not
you,
that one, son.
yeah,
Not that one.
you making videos with the local nigga that don't nobody know outside of 80 miles, shorty. Come on. Your mentality ain't right.
One of
Like,
them central one of them central Florida niggas. Come on, man. Them
yeah,
niggas ain't no different
yeah,
from them.
yeah,
Them niggas ain't no different from the Mississippi niggas, bro. We
yeah,
know what's going on.
yeah.
We know how they carrying it.
She just trying to get anywhere, nigga. She just trying to get
Anywhere.
away from where she at, nigga. So
Like I said, she got a thigh tattoo. Keep walking, my
keep
nigga.
walking, keep walking.
Keep walking. Straight up.
Thigh tattoo a red flag.
And red, big time red flag, nigga. Big time. Cause
Thigh
bitch, how you pay
tattoo.
for that? How you
Yeah,
pay for that? What you do to pay for that?
thigh tattoo. Alcoholic bitches.
Alcohol.
Al- Hey, you gotta stay away from alcoholic bitches. I can't never date no
Oh
alcoholic bitch. I'm
man.
sorry.
Right.
No, I'm sorry.
Trav, you don't drink or smoke and your girl get drunk in the motherfucker. Oh
I
man.
feel sorry for niggas that date a luxury.
Oh
It's so embarrassing to
man.
have a drunk bitch, bro. Like,
Boy.
yeah, yeah. The bitch loud, drunk, nigga. Nah, baby. You know
And
what I
you
mean?
know
I
she
like
loud.
people
You know
going.
she
Yeah,
loud
you
when
know
she
she
get
loud.
drunk. You
Oh
know she
man.
loud.
Fight. You know what I'm saying? You got
Yeah, that
calm
type of
down
shit.
and shit till she go to sleep. waking up talking about she's sorry and shit. Nah, man, you don't want no drunk ass bitch, bro.
Nah.
Once that nigga said, when that nigga said she drunk all night, I'm like, bro, oh, she drink, nigga. It is a major red
that
flag, little nigga.
that's when I saw that video, that's what got me interested in all the rest of the shit that was going on. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. You
Yeah,
said that
bro.
out loud? Mm,
Nigga, I'd be a
mm.
passport, bro, if I date a bitch goddamn port, let
I
a nigga
swear to
pour liquor in
God.
his mouth, alcoholic. Nah, man. I
Nah.
don't, cause I'm stable, you
And it's
know.
one thing to drink at home, nigga. She going out to party and drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, come
And
on,
y'all,
bro.
you just turned 21, bro. So how old was she when she was getting fucked up? 19, 18? No, bro. That's I'm sorry, that's a character red flag. And the good thing
Yeah,
about her,
she been doing that shit since she was a teenager.
since she was a teenager, man. And this is only the same shit that I would say to my son or your son or vice versa. Like, we
Yeah.
not picking on you, bro, but come on, man, you dating a loser.
Mm-mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
Right. I went
yeah,
through that, so you ain't got to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
exactly.
telling you, you know what I'm saying? I ain't telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know, bro. Straight up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you know the thing about characteristics of a good woman never change, bro. So if they don't have
Mm-mm.
those characteristics at any age, bro, you need to move forward, move on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, keep it going,
He
keep it
gonna
moving.
learn. I'm
Yeah,
glad
he
he
gonna,
learning it now.
yeah, he gonna learn.
Yeah.
Before I let you go out here, I want to ask you one more thing, man. I think you tweeted it. That's why I saw it. Joe Biden done finesse their ass again on them student loans. Pay up,
Boy, you
buddy.
saw that? You saw that? Yo, what's wrong with their uncle, bro? What's wrong with everybody uncle, man?
That nigga didn't flip flam their ass again.
Boy, this nigga out here, boy, he finessing the food angling. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Oh man, yo.
The niggas was dancing in the street for this nigga talking about he finna forget lows, man. You know,
For, vote
yeah.
blue no matter who, right? That's what
You
they
vote
said.
blue no matter who. And a nigga partner son, nigga, for 21 grams of hard, nigga, shit.
Hey, I
That
ain't mad at
ain't
that.
hard. I ain't mad at that either. Bro.
I ain't mad at that.
I ain't mad
I
at
can't let my son go to prison. If I got the power to keep him out of jail, I'm gonna do that. I
I'm
ain't
gonna
mad
keep
at
him
that.
out of
But
jail. I
but
ain't mad at that. The only thing I was tripping off of, nigga, you didn't have to lie and say you weren't gonna do it, knowing you was gonna do it the whole rip.
I
And
ain't even
then
get mad at that, bro. Like, listen, that part of it, none of that made me mad. Like what the fuck you supposed to say? Like
yeah,
he could have handled it differently. Like I'll give him that. He could have said whatever. He didn't have to say that he wasn't gonna part his son because we all knew that he was gonna do it. He really didn't have to say
yeah,
anything at all.
yeah,
But shit, if he'd have just said, I can't let my son go to jail, who wouldn't have felt that?
yeah. True, true,
So,
true.
but yeah, but this student loan shit,
Yeah, he fleeced them
nigga
niggas, man. He
said he
fleeced them
finessed
niggas.
y'all ass.
Y'all niggas thought y'all was gonna get some relief for that 75, 80,000 with that motherfucker choking your ass out. It is
You back on the hook, Jack.
motherfuckers is paying that shit in their 50s and 60s, boy. Them motherfuckers
Man,
niggas is making $13 an hour paying off a student loan at 40 years old, nigga. It is no
man,
fucking it is now one thing I will get that nigga today. I heard today he pardoned I think 37 out of the 45 death row niggas on federal prison. So he commuted their sentence. He ain't pardoning where they getting out, but he took niggas off death row. So I think a lot of that shit was
he ain't,
miscellaneous drug charges, shit like that. Might have been a couple of
look,
like low level murders and shit, but he did pardon a lot of motherfuckers before he getting out of there. So
he
um
ain't free Larry Hoover, so fuck him.
true, true. Trump might though.
Nah.
You don't see it. You
Mm-mm,
don't see it. Yeah.
mm-mm.
ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, man. You ain't gonna get this shit nowhere else, man. Um, we're gonna get out of here, man. Give me 4 teams. Give me your 2 teams in the Western Conference Finals, 2 teams in the Eastern Conference Finals. We do this every year, All-Star break. I mean winter break. Give me your two. I know it's a little
Um, Denver, OKC in the West,
I like that.
in the East, Boston, New York.
I like that. I like that. I'm
Lazy,
with you. I like
easy, but shit, I can't,
no Cleveland
somehow
love.
OKC.
No
Nah.
Cleveland. You don't believe in Cleveland.
Mm-mm,
I got
mm-mm.
OKC and okay. In the East, I'm right with you. In the West, I don't believe in Denver no more.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fair.
yeah, yeah. So I got OKC, and I'm thinking either Dallas or Memphis.
Them some long shots right there.
Yeah, yeah, Dallas. I think Dallas can still make that run when they complete. I still think Kyrie and Luka still probably two best players on the floor most of the time when they play. So I think they can make that run to get there. But yeah, definitely long shots. Jokic is Jokic, but something with Denver don't look right. Watching them, I got to kind of figure out what it is more. But just something with them don't look right.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They're not rolling right now, but this it's still early. We'll see. I
Yeah,
think when it
yeah,
get, what I'm saying, when we get close to that time,
yeah,
you know, things might
yeah,
ramp up.
yeah.
So I'm
And they,
projecting out, not necessarily what they got going on right now, but I mean, I like Memphis. I do. I just don't. I don't
know if
know.
they can get
I don't
there.
know if they
Yeah,
there yet. I don't know if they there
yeah.
yet.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Well, my
Yeah,
man B Craw, give him the Twitter, man. Let you get out of here. I
man.
appreciate the time.
At Mr. Crawford, CRAW4D. Tap in. Y'all know what it is.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's the top 3 Twitter on the app, bro. And
Ah,
because he say whatever he want. Hey, you might disagree with him, you might get cussed out, but he's gonna give you his opinion. It's gonna be unbiased and it's gonna be sporadic. It might be nothing for 4 days, and it'll be like, all right, man, you bitch ass
I
nigga.
might
Like
pop in.
you
Yeah,
might
yeah. Yeah, I'm
terrorize
still
the
here,
fuck out.
niggas. I'm still
Yeah,
here. Right.
yeah,
I'm just in
yeah.
the rafters. That's all.
Yeah. Much love, G. I appreciate you as
Yes, sir.
always, man. You know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt.
Let's do this again in a couple of weeks or so.
Anytime. Let me
All
know.
right. Peace.
Yeah.
All right.